Hi everyone, this is Jake from Optimus Futures, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to place trades on options for the newly released micro E-mini futures on Optimus Flow. So as you may have seen, as of August 31st, 2020, the CME actually released options for the micro futures that were released last year. The micro futures have been a great success. Many people have found a great way or segue into futures trading because of them. And because of that success, the CME has released options on them. So it definitely opens up options for newer traders or option traders looking to get into the futures market. Now in this video, I'm going to strictly focus on the technicals of how to place these orders through Optimus Flow. We will be mainly focusing on our option analytics tool. If there's anything I don't cover in this video, technicality wise or functionality wise, that you don't see here, feel free to ask a question down in the comment section below. Come to our community forum. We will be creating a part 2 to this video that focuses strictly on the options analytics tool and taking a deeper dive into it. But for now, let's focus on how to place these orders. So if you need to open up our options analytics, you can come to the top left corner of Optimus Flow, click on the main menu and click on options analytics right here, and it'll pull up this window. As you can see, we already have it open, so I'm going to focus on the one that's already open on my screen for now. One of the most important things here is, of course, choosing the futures instrument you'd like displayed here. And since we're focusing on the micro options here, we're going to come down to the CME and choose the micro E-mini futures of our choice. I'm going to focus on the MES, the micro E-mini S&P in this video. If you like, they're released for the NASDAQ as well. We'll choose our month. In this video, I'll be using the front month to make things easy. Once we have our month displayed, you do want to select your account on the drop-down menu directly to the right of our symbol finder. If you only have one account on Optimus Flow, you don't have to worry about this section too much. But of course, if you have multiple accounts, please make sure you are selecting the proper account. And then finally, to the top right of option analytics, you will see mode. We do have additional options that you can enable. We have an analyzer and a volatility smile. But again, I don't want to dive too much into those in this video. We'll be focusing on those in part 2. Now, besides those configurable fields up at the top, the most important section here is right here, this drop-down menu. This will allow you to display the different expiry dates for your options, as well as filter in the different strike prices. So by default, and as you can see, we typically only load one expiry at a time. In particular, for this MES contract, there's currently 3 available. The 4th of September, the 11th of September, and 18th of September, the quarterly expiration. You can pick and choose which ones you want to display. If you want 0, you can do that. If you want all 3, you can display all 3 expiry dates. Maybe you're only worried about the final expiration, the quarterly. You can uncheck the first 2 and just focus on that last one. It's really up to you. Now, besides that, you can also display and configure strike levels. So I can click on this drop down menu, and as you can see, I can choose to take away some strike prices. If I don't want to, focus on all of them, I can do 12. I can display all of them if I want to. It may take a little bit to load because I'm sure there's quite a few strike prices in there, but it's really up to you and how you want to stay organized. For this video, we're just going to focus on 16 to narrow down our focus and make things a little bit easier on everybody's eyes. Now from here, we pretty much have things set up and we're ready to place an order. Of course, sticking to the most simple way as possible. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I place an order? Well, there's a couple ways to do so. One really unique feature I like about this options analytic tool is the ability to actually test your strategy before going live with it. So if you notice, there is a paper column. And just so you know, by default, this should be available. If you right click your columns, you can actually add quite a few more columns, such as the Greek values and things of that nature. But again, we're going to keep it simple for now. So what I was saying is, if you go ahead and click on the paper column, you'll notice you can enter in a quantity. Let's say I do a quantity of 1. This will actually allow me to test my strategy before going live with it. And it acts as a paper trading order. So once I hit enter on my keyboard, it submits a paper trading order for me, and I can already start to see information about it. I could see the strike price I placed it at, the contract. As you can see, we have paper positions down in the bottom. And you can see the symbol name, MESU. It means we're trading on the September Micro E-mini S&P 500. And the C represents a strike price. We're trading at 34.40. Now, if you are doing a different series or a different expiry, some of these positions may look a little bit different than you're used to. Because I'm doing the quarterly expiry, it looks like a normal, MES futures position. Just keep in mind, if you're doing the 4th of September, the 11th of September, you may see some funky different symbol names compared to what you're used to. But as long as you're sticking to the right contract name in the right expiry, you should be okay despite what the symbol says. So now that I have my paper trading order and my paper trading option set up and ready to go, all I need to do is click on place down in the bottom right here. And this will go ahead and send in my order. Of course, it's not filled yet, so it's not going to be, a filled position. But I have a working orders window up down in the bottom right here, and you can see it's getting ready to get filled. So again, I don't want to dive into strategies, and there we go. It got filled. Again, I don't want to dive into option strategies in this video. I want to keep it as simple as possible. But I'd like to show you a couple other ways to place your orders for options. In my opinion, besides using the option analytics tool, the second most easiest way to place your orders and most effective way is to actually just right click on a particular strike price here. Once you right click on it, go ahead and come down to order entry. And this will pull up an order entry window just like you're used to on the regular platform. You can, if you'd like to, set up your symbol here. So if you need to, come down to the symbol itself. And that's why we have options here as well. You can click on the options, come down to the particular option you're interested in, choose the expiration month. So we'll do, if we do the front month, that's September currently. Again, you can choose your series. So this is the actual expiry of the option. And then we could even just scroll down and find the strike price here. So it really depends. If you don't have access to options analytics and you still want to place option orders, you can just come through order entry as normal. Or if you find this way more convenient, like I said, you can just right click on your column here, open up order entry or the chart or the DOM or market depth and place your orders that way as well. So as you can see, everything we had from the right click still carried over. It carried over the strike price I had. You can do either a buy, sell, call, put. You can choose your order type if you want to. You can do a quantity if you want to. And I can go ahead and place my order at the market. And I should get filled almost immediately here. And that's about it for placing options. Again, you can get real complex with this or you can like to keep it simple. It really depends on your personal preference. But that's as simple as possible. That is how you place options for the micros on Optimus Flow. And again, we are making a part 2 in this where we will cover more advanced features, how to configure these columns properly. As you can see, there are strategies available that you can add and create for yourself. You could add an underlying symbol. There's a ton you can do with this. We'll get into that soon. If you have any comments, questions, concern about this, feel free to make a comment in our comment section below. Head over to our forum, give us some feedback. If you'd like me to cover anything specific in part 2 of this video, please let me know and I'll take care of it. Thanks for watching and we hope you found this helpful.